The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. While some people were speaking about how the temple was adorned with costly stones and votive offerings, Jesus said, "All that you see here, the days will come where there will not be left a stone upon another stone that will not be thrown down." Then they asked him, "Teacher, when will this happen? And what sign will there be when all these things are about to happen?" He answered, "See that you not be deceived, for many will come in my name saying, 'I am he,' and the time has come. Do not follow them. When you hear of wars and insurrections, do not be terrified, for such things must happen first, but it will not immediately be the end." Then he said to them, "Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be powerful earthquakes, famines, and plagues from place to place, and awesome sights and mighty signs will come from the sky." The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Please be seated for the homily. Well, I have a question for everybody, all right? Raise your hand if you have ever taken a pop quiz. If you've ever taken a pop quiz, like your teacher says, "Okay, boys and girls, it's time to put your books away, take out a pencil, piece of paper, we're going to have a quiz." Good. All right, everybody's taken a pop quiz. I'm so glad to see that that has not changed in the academic world of young people. Pop quizzes were not my favorite thing in the world. Actually, tests were not always my favorite thing in the world, but at least with a test, like at the end of the semester or at the end of a quarter, you knew the test was coming. I kind of liked term papers, because term papers, you'd have to write a paper or a report, remember? And I'm sure you guys do this. You have to get your sources first and then get a timeline, and then, so it's all mapped out. But a pop quiz is just what it says it is. Boom, you got to be ready. If you've read the material, if you've listened in class, if you've been part of a study group, if you've paid attention, a pop quiz comes, and it's a chance to let the teacher know what you've learned. And sometimes we'll make mistakes. There'll be certain things, no matter how hard we've read or tried, we still forget, and so we improve. And that's part of what a quiz is designed to do, is to give us the chance that when the real test comes, we'll remember those things that we had to relearn. Well, today, we celebrate in the feast of St. Andrew de Lac and his companions their martyr's witness. The fact when the moment came that they had to give testimony, they had to give the answer to whether or not they believed in Jesus. They did so intently by offering their lives. Their conversion, their coming to know Jesus, was a process. And I'm sure they probably had days where maybe they struggled with being nice to their neighbor. Maybe they had times where someone might have been mean to them. And early on, and as they went through their life, they probably struggled to forgive somebody else. Maybe sometimes they were tired, and their mom or dad told them to take out the trash because it was their job, and they stayed on the couch and watched TV. They probably didn't do that because they didn't have television. But the reality is that for all of us, there are times that we fail. There's times that we fall into patterns of selfishness or sin or doubt. And our actions sometimes need forgiveness. And that's why we have reconciliation, and coming up after Thanksgiving break, we'll have the opportunity for reconciliation in preparation for Christmas. Most importantly, boys and girls, the reality is that Jesus wants us to daily grow in our understanding of his love. And each time we're challenged, maybe we're grumpy, tired, angry, we have the opportunity to show God what we've learned. We can be patient. We can be kind. Our answers can be thoughtful. Our love can be real. Let us pray today in this Holy Mass that we will continue to grow as students of Christ. that we will continue to learn the right answers and right action as followers of Jesus, just like St. Andrew and his companions.